the Channel3000.com Alert Center. This is News 3 Now at 10.
Thank you for joining us tonight. The snow has once again started falling, just the latest in what has been a marathon system, dropping several inches over the past few days. And once again at 10, we have team coverage of tonight's storm. Gary Canalti is on the backyard patio, and Adam Duxter is in Rock County, where they are expecting to get the most snow. Let's go right to Gary with our first alert forecast.
Well, Charlotte, the snow is pretty good packing, I can tell you that. Makes good snowballs and probably good snowmen as well, but it is starting to come down pretty steadily across most of southern Wisconsin. You can see the snow kind of rotating from east to west, coming in off of Lake Michigan and pushing through much of southern Wisconsin. Looks like one heavier band of snow moving through Madison, a little bit of a break, and another heavier band approaching Milwaukee, where visibility is down to a half mile in moderate snow. Here in Madison, visibility is about a mile and a half in light snow. Current temperatures are right around freezing. We're at 32 last hour. I've actually gone up a degree to 33. That's still cold enough to keep the snow coming down and sticking to the ground. About 1 to 3 inches of snow expected from Madison on toward the west, with about an inch toward the Mississippi River. East of Madison, might see some 4 or 5 inch amounts from Rock County northeastward to around Waukesha and maybe Sheboygan. Winter weather advisories are in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for Dane County and areas to the south and to the east. By tomorrow morning, look for temperatures to be right around the freezing mark as the light snow starts to taper to flurries by about mid-morning after accumulating 1 to 4 inches overnight and maybe an additional inch during the day tomorrow. Tomorrow's high at 35. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes more mild weather and perhaps a couple of more chances for snow.
The City of Madison Streets Department is just beginning its citywide plowing operations for tonight. Currently, there is no snow emergency declaration, but officials are asking you to park off the streets. Several Rock County communities have issued snow emergency warnings ahead of tonight's storms. Rock County reporter Adam Duxter is live in downtown Beloit with a look at how conditions are there, Adam. Wow, it is coming down.
Yeah, Charlotte, when I talked to you last at 6 o'clock, it was just rain here in Beloit, but I mean, I think you could tell by now it is all the white stuff coming down, and the city of Beloit has already declared a snow emergency, as well as Janesville, town of Beloit, and Clinton, to name a couple other municipalities in Rock County. And today we talked to the people who are responsible for clearing this stuff, as well as those who are excited it's here.
So we have 6 tandem axle trucks in our fleet.
John Whitcomb has worked in Janesville's Public Works Department for decades and has seen his fair share of winters just like this one.
Well, it's, I think, a typical winter. You know, it was pretty mild in December, but once it started snowing here in January, it's just kind of kept on going.
Tonight, another snow emergency, one of several in the last few weeks.
Today's not too bad. This event's not too bad because of the high temperatures. Our main streets, we were able to keep them in very good shape.
Whitcomb says the city is prepared for anything Mother Nature has to throw at them. But in Beloit, those preparations look just a bit different.
So we'll have bags set up along the path around the lagoon down here, and those will all be lit up, and hopefully it'll give the effect that, you know, you're on a night walk through the woods somewhere.
As Winterfest starts night 1 of 3. And while these guys are in the business of clearing snow,
the salt comes into the auger pan here, hits the spinner, and is dispersed onto the streets.
These guys say it's all part of the fun.
I think it's something that's expected. So, you know, you get that cabin fever on a night like this, and you want to get outside, you want to do something. It's been cold the past couple weeks. We got some snow on the ground, and get outside and enjoy the fresh air.
Now, if you're looking to have some fun out here in the snow, we've got a link on our website to all of those Winterfest activities happening this weekend. And Charlotte, I told you at 6 I was going to run in and grab some hot cocoa, and I think I'm ready for round number 2. So folks just need to stay inside and stay warm tonight.
Make that a double. Adam Duxter live in Beloit tonight. Adam, thank you. In Sun Prairie, the city is trying to cut its road salt use in half. They say they are focusing more on pre-treating roads. This year, it purchased around 500 tons less salt than normal. Not only is it better for the environment, but priced at about $75 per ton, the city is saving more than $37,000. And when you are away from your TV, check out our Channel 3000 weather and traffic app for the latest forecast on the go. The simple-to-use free app is available now in your app store. The Madison School District has a new superintendent.
He really impressed upon the importance of student voice. His interaction with students was like really just stood him apart, really asking them questions about what they needed.
Dr. Matthew Gutierrez is the current superintendent of the Seguin Independent School District in Seguin, Texas. He beat out 2 other finalists for the position. He will finish out the school year in his current role and will begin his tenure with MMSD on June 1st. Dr. Gutierrez plans to visit MMSD to formally meet staff, the school board, and the community before the end of the school year. Oregon's police chief is resigning. Chief Brian Ewell wrote on the department's Facebook page that the position isn't the right fit and the negative effects the job has had on himself and his family are too great a cost to stay in the role. Ewell will move into a new position in Ashwaubenon as Director of Public Safety. His resignation is effective February 13th. We're getting an update tonight about the massive explosion this morning in Houston, Texas. The city's mayor confirms that 2 people were killed in the blast and more than a dozen others injured. More than 200 homes were also damaged. The blast happened at Watson Grinding around 4:30 in the morning and could be felt miles away. The company makes valves and thermal spray coatings for equipment in various industries. Well, starting today, patients visiting UW Health emergency rooms and urgent care centers will be asked for their travel history due to the coronavirus outbreak. Patients will specifically be asked about trips to or from Wuhan, China, where that virus originated. Travel history questions will be expanded to other patient care areas such as clinics next week. There is now a second confirmed case of the virus in the United States, and it's in Chicago. So far, the virus has claimed 15 more lives in China, bringing the total to at least 41. Also today, 3 cases were confirmed in France, marking the first confirmed diagnosis in Europe. We're getting a closer look tonight at the preparation plans ahead of Vice President Mike Pence's visit to Madison next week. He's attending an event at the Capitol building on Tuesday, which runs from noon until 1 p.m. The city says it will have a short-term impact on employees and the visiting public. There will be short-term road closures as well along the motorcade route, which will be determined by the U.S. Secret Service and will not be announced in advance. Everyone entering the Capitol building on Tuesday will be subject to security screening, including the use of metal detectors, bag checks, and potentially a physical pat-down. House Democrats wrapped up their impeachment arguments tonight as the Senate tries President Trump. Tomorrow, the president's attorneys will begin making their case. CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand reports from Capitol Hill on how members from both parties are responding.
House impeachment managers used almost every minute of their 24 hours to try and convince senators that President Trump needs to be removed from office.
Donald J. Trump has abused the powers of his presidency in that, using the powers of his high office, President Trump solicited the interference of a foreign government, Ukraine, in the 2020 United States presidential election.
On this third and final day, they wrapped their case for abuse of power and spent hours trying to prove the president obstructed Congress.
He orchestrated a cover-up, and he did it in plain sight.
No president has ever dared, during an impeachment inquiry, to officially and explicitly order government witnesses to defy House subpoenas.
Republicans do not seem swayed.
They've run out of things to say about 3 days ago. That's because the case that they're presenting is weak and it's flimsy.
The president's legal defense team will begin presenting its side Saturday morning. The president has complained about the timing, tweeting it's Death Valley in TV.
President Trump's attorney Jay Sekulow says they'll save the bulk of their arguments for early next week. They also have up to 24 hours to lay out their case.
As our team decides that we need to go take the full time, we'll take it. If we don't, we don't. We'll make that decision as the matters progress.
Once the president's team wraps, senators will have 16 hours to ask questions before revisiting the issue of new witnesses and documents. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Republicans seem unwilling to allow witnesses to appear as part of the trial, as Democrats want. President Trump unveiled the new U.S. Space Force logo today. He posted an image on Twitter of the insignia for the newest branch of the U.S. military, which was quick to draw immediate comparisons to the Star Trek Starfleet Command logo seen there on the right. A Space Force spokesperson said in a statement that the seal unveiled by Trump is, in fact, the new official logo. 18-year-old Max Prestigiacomo will officially take over as Madison's Common Council District 8 Alder, making him the youngest council member ever. He was the only person listed for District 8 Alder under candidate filings on the city's website. The deadline to file has passed. He is a freshman at UW, majoring in political science and history. Elections for city office positions will be held on April 7th. So nurses with UW Health are standing by their decision to unionize. They said despite what the hospital board says, Act 10 does not bar them from what they want. Yesterday, the hospital said to News 3 Now in a statement that the 2011 law prevents them from recognizing the union and starting a meet and confer process. The legality is in a gray area, according to attorneys we spoke with, but nurses said they are going to keep pushing. One nurse we spoke to today said she has noticed changes since they lost the union, and it is affecting patient care.
You don't get time to sit down and talk to your patients who maybe just got diagnosed with cancer and to see how they're doing. You don't have time to provide the wound care that is needed.
The hospital declined to talk with us today or respond to the challenge of their legal defense. Still to come on News 3 Now at 10, your updated forecast as the snow continues to fall, when it'll end, and snow totals by the time all is said and done. Plus, 2019 is shaping up to be another pretty tough year for Madison's public golf courses. How much money they are expecting to lose next.
This is your last chance for amazing deals at Furniture and Appliance Mart's giant sale and clearance event. Final markdowns have been taken on a huge selection of clearance appliances. Pay pennies on the dollar store-wide through Tuesday only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Start your next project with 11% off everything at Menards. Add style to your kitchen or bathroom with Moen faucets. They come in a wide variety of styles to choose from. This Tiffin bathroom faucet in a Mediterranean bronze finish is $88.11 after 11% off. This Haysfield pull-down kitchen faucet in a spot-resist stainless finish is $159.31 after 11% off. Update your faucets and get 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
When we say every Culver's Butterburger is cooked to order, here's what we mean.
Could I get a Butterburger?
The Culver's Deluxe, please.
Ketchup, mustard, pickle, and onion?
Craig Culver, I'm going to cook for you. Follow me.
I would love
Come on in. Fresh beef.
It looks great.
And we're looking for that nice sear, just like we got right here. That's where that great steak flavor comes from.
Totally fresh, made to order, the way you want it.
Searing it to perfection is really cool to see that.
Welcome to Delicious.
Sports. Drive it today and get $5,000 total cash back. See your local Ford dealer.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to reducing stubborn body fat? Cool Sculpting. And now with 25% off, it's time to learn how Cool Sculpting is different at Robertson.
If you ever find yourself in a negotiation, one that involves you or your family being injured, you'll want a good law firm on your side. One who will not blink. Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
This is your last chance for amazing mattress deals at Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance event. Save up to 70% off dozens of closeouts, year-end models, and floor sample mattresses, plus 6 years no-interest financing on Tempur-Pedic, and free in-home delivery and setup. Through Tuesday only at Ashley Home Store.
Hi everyone, snow will once again slow you down this weekend, so Will Loper's got you covered with 3 things to watch.
And we will be tracking how much more will fall, plus when this marathon snowfall is going to end. Watch Keely and Chris Saturday morning at 5 and 8.
Welcome back. UW-Madison police say whisk alerts will now be provided in 6 languages in an effort to close a communications gap. The new alerts are provided in English, Spanish, Chinese, Hmong, Tibetan, and Nepali. UW-PD spokesperson Mark Lovicott says he believes this is the first campus to launch a system like this in several languages. Today, we got some insight on how the new system will work.
Anytime we send out an emergency alert, we will start with that traditional emergency alert, and then we will follow it up with a pre-scripted translated message for our ESL community.
Next Friday at 1 p.m., there will be a campus-wide test of the new system. More troubles for Madison's golf courses. Today, the city says Madison's public golf courses lost more than $400,000 last year. The year before that, they lost more than $800,000. As a result, the city tells us today our task force has to come up with a plan moving forward, which may include structural changes to the golf program, hole reduction, or even course closure. Their report is due to the Common Council on May 1st. Hundreds of American family insurance workers will see a boost in their paychecks after the company announced it raised its minimum wage to $20. According to a news release this morning, American Family Insurance Group companies are raising the rate to attract and retain talent and create a positive impact on employees and communities. The previous minimum wage for the company was $15 an hour. Construction is well underway on the new Verona Area High School. The new building is designed to accommodate the enrollment growth Verona area schools are experiencing due to a development increase in the area. The school is built for classroom expansion and future remodeling as needs change. The construction manager expects the school to be a landmark in the community for years to come.
Very exciting to be a part of a project here that's going to last for many generations and have probably tens of thousands of students go through it.
The school principal says the school and project collaborators ran focus groups interviewing students, staff, and community members to get their input on the new building.
It's really important that we were responsive to the voice of our students and the community members. So we made sure that we designed a school that met those specific requests.
The building will feature 4 basketball courts, a performing arts center that seats 1,000 people, and a new football stadium. The new school will be open this fall. January is Radon Awareness Month, and a local Lions Club is helping you test for it in your home. In partnership with the Dane County Public Health Department, today and tomorrow, the McFarland Lions are hosting a radon test kit sale at the Pick and Save and Edlock Library. Kits will be sold for $10 each. Radon is a cancer-causing gas that comes from soil and can seep into homes.
We know that we have relatively high levels of radon in the McFarland area. By law, there is no testing that's required. It's entirely voluntary. Many states require radon testing, or at least at the time the real estate is sold. That's not the case in Wisconsin.
Well, the sale has ended for tonight, but the Lions Club will be at the 2 locations again tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joins us once again, and when we saw Adam earlier, it is really coming down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of moisture around. It was just a question of when it would change over from rain to snow, and that is occurring now. In fact, it's snowing pretty steadily across much of south central and southeastern Wisconsin. The snow still hasn't really made it into southwestern Wisconsin from around Platteville to Lone Rock, that area west, maybe just a few flurries, but it's snowing pretty steadily elsewhere. In fact, a wider radar perspective shows the first batch of snow moving through. The next batch trying to get organized out over Lake Michigan that'll be heading in later on tonight. As far as visibilities are concerned, you can see Milwaukee right now reporting a visibility of a ½ mile in moderate snow and 1.5 miles at the Dane County Regional Airport. But you'll see in just a minute the view from our Edgewater Skycam showing probably about a ½ mile visibility in downtown Madison. Some of that could be from fog, but most of that is now from the falling snow. Temperatures are right around freezing, maybe even a degree above, but that's still cold enough for the snow to stick to the ground because it's coming down so quickly. And alert day is still in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow for areas of fog and about 1 to perhaps as much as 5 inches of snow when all is said and done through tomorrow morning. About 1 to 4 inches tonight and maybe an additional inch tomorrow morning before it comes to an end. And the heaviest snow will be east of Madison. Winter impacts moderate for driving and clearing with temperatures right around freezing. You get that slushy snow right on the surface of the road, and that's probably more slippery than if it was just a dry powdery snow and temperatures being much colder. That That slush traps the water near the road. You hydroplane, and that's actually what causes you to slip. Also, for clearing, it's a very sticky, wet snow. Great for making snowmen, but if you have to clear it, it's what you call a heart attack snow if you're trying to shovel it, and the snow blowers tend to get stuck. Never stick your hand in a snowblower. Even if it jams and you shut it off, don't stick your hand in there. Use a stick or something else. I know somebody who thought the snowblower was off, stuck his hand in there and lost a couple of fingers as a result. So keep that in mind in this type of snowfall. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Again, that's accumulating snow overnight, more fog this weekend because temperatures will be above freezing each day, and so that'll melt a little bit of the snow and continue to add moisture to the air. And that mild trend will continue into next week with temperatures in the 30s. Here's the view from the Edgewater Sky Cam. You can't see the Capitol there, but it is there, and it's only about 4 blocks away from the Capitol, so that's about a half-mile visibility. 34 the high for today, the low 32. Right now, we're right in between at 33 with light snow falling in Madison. Winds out of the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour. The wind chill 28 degrees. So here comes the snow in from the east. It's all rotating around an area of low pressure located just south of Chicago. The jet stream kind of wrapping around it, and that's pulling in moisture from the south and then wrapping into the cold air. So as this low pressure system slowly moves off, eventually the snow will start ending from west to east by tomorrow morning. That's why the heaviest snow accumulations will be in eastern Wisconsin, where the snow will persist the longest and where temperatures will be right around or just below freezing. Winter weather advisory in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for Dane County and areas to the south and to the east. Look for a low of 31 tonight with occasional snow and some fog, about 1 to 4 inches of accumulation by morning. Heaviest amounts east of Madison. Maybe an additional inch of snow tomorrow morning before it comes to an end or tapers to flurries, and some fog possible with a high of 35. Future track shows that batch of snow tonight. Then it starts to break up a little bit tomorrow with just some flurries. Notice the clouds lingering around here, and we'll see some flurries and some fog. Even where the skies try to clear out, it'll just kind of fill in with fog, so don't expect much in the way of sunshine. Again, heaviest snow amounts 3 to 5 inches east of Madison, 1 to 3 inches from Madison westward. The lesser amounts out toward the Mississippi River. 7 to 10 day forecast. Temperatures remain above normal. There'll be a chance of snow from Tuesday night into Wednesday. A better chance Friday night into Saturday. Temperatures still remaining above normal even when they drop off a little bit for next weekend. And that's 10 more days of above normal temperatures expected.
That's our silver lining with all that
Yeah,
gloom.
if you're gonna be out there shoveling, you might as well at least have it a little mild.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
A brutal road loss for the Badgers tonight. We're going to have those highlights or lowlights next in sports.
News 3 Now First Alert Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Dear Winter, it's been fun getting to know you. Sleet, blizzards, ice. I love that you don't hold back. We didn't take it personally when you tried to bury us under 6 feet of snow. It's cool. You do your thing, and we'll do ours. Stay chill, Toyota Trucks.
Get $750 customer cash on our new 2020 Tacoma, or get $2,000 customer cash on our new 2020 Tundra. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Shop Grand Appliance and TV now for the area's guaranteed lowest prices on appliances, plus up to $675 in additional Grand exclusive savings on top appliance brands. Sale items include this Frigidaire hidden control dishwasher for just $3.98, this Maytag high-efficiency top-load washer for just $5.98, or this Samsung counter-depth French door refrigerator for just $12.99. Shop now and save. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
Don't miss the Lake Home and Cabin Show, January 24th through the 26th at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Fun activities and fresh ideas. Everything for your second home is here.
Back again at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison with another big winner.
We're here with Pete, who just won $50,000 on Progressive Slots. How did you do it, Pete?
Well, first off, you get your Rewards Club card. You put that in the slots, the slot of your choice, of course. Now, there I am. I'm seeing that machine. It's looking at me. We're vibing. And
it's vibing?
It's vibing with me. And then I start pressing buttons. Mash those buttons, as many buttons as you can press.
Buttons. There you have it, folks. Advice from a winner.
Well, I guess it's all about the buttons. Who knew?
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
At Papa Murphy's, we're making flavor magic for just $9. Introducing the new Combo Magnifico, a magical combination of giant pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and onions, all for just $9. Bake it yourself, then make it disappear. We make it, you bake it, Papa Murphy's.
When you can get zero financing on new Highlanders at East Madison Toyota, it's the perfect time to make a fresh start in 2020. New Highlanders with 0% financing. East Madison Toyota makes it easy. Shop our giant selection and save with zero financing or $2,500 customer cash on Highlander at the #1 Toyota certified pre-owned dealer in Wisconsin. East Madison Toyota, conveniently located off I-90 and 151.
Last chance for amazing deals at Ashley Home Store's giant sale and clearance event. More clearance items, special buys, and floor samples just arrived for this final week. Final markdowns have been taken. Through Tuesday, save as much as 80% off all furniture and mattresses while they last. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our already rock-bottom sale prices. And save up to 70% off a huge selection of top-brand clearance mattresses. Bring your truck and trailer for immediate pickup or delivery is available. Through Tuesday only at Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance event.
Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
Okay, so this morning, CBS Sports projecting that 11 Big Ten teams will qualify for the NCAA tournament, and that's a lot. Most conferences aren't even in the double digits, and so that means the Big Ten is a very tough place to play in this year. The Badgers find that out tonight at Purdue. Boilermakers just lost at home to Illinois. First half here, Nate Reavers driving to the bucket by himself. Badgers only scored 15 in the first half. That's the least amount of points in a half this season. Second here, Micah Potter off of the bench. He lays it in. Badgers on a 7-0 run at this point. Potter with 11 points. Later, Kobe King drops it back to Brevin Pritzel for a 3. But Wisconsin's still down by a lot. Reavers with the ball next. He'll pass it over to Dimitri Trice. He's up at the top. Trice with 11 points, and this was just ugly, though, for Wisconsin from beginning to end. Badgers lose 70-51 the final. Wisconsin falling to 12-8, and another road game ahead. They're at Iowa on Monday night. Now, Giannis isn't just a popular guy in the U.S., but in France, too. Lots of little ones in Paris getting to meet the Greek Freak. First half, Charlotte up 5 until Giannis with a Euro step finishes with the dunk. He led the team with 20 points, 16 rebounds. Later, Eric Bledsoe driving to the bucket. Tough one, but gets it in there. Bledsoe putting up 20 in the game. Later, Bucks in transition. Giannis feeding George Hill. Hill with double digits off the bench with 16 points. Bucks with a huge fourth quarter. 38 points in that quarter. They win 116-103 the final. The Badgers women's hockey team coming off of a series split at Bemidji State, but this weekend, the border battle. So, of course, that means overtime was on tap. Wisconsin did have a 4-1 lead in the second period, though, but check out this shot. Sophie Shirley nailing the game winner in overtime. 5-4, the final. The men's hockey team with a big road win at Notre Dame, thanks in part to a hat trick from freshman Cole Caulfield. It's the first career one for him and the first one for a freshman since Robbie Earl in 2004. Second game of the series tomorrow night at 5 p.m. One of the reasons why sports is so great is because of the level of dedication that fans have. This guy, Rob Thomey, in Wichita, Kansas, and if you haven't already guessed by the red and yellow hair dye that's on his head now, he's a huge Chiefs fan. He got his hair did, along with his eyebrows dyed to match. He evidently tried to get his mustache colored too, but apparently his hair was too dark there. We'll be right back.
This is the big one, folks. The Brothers Maine Everything's on Sale sale. Right now, you'll get everything from Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana with blowout savings. Like an Amana washer for $3.99 and an Amana dryer for just $3.99. And you'll always get more from the More store, like our risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee. The Everything's on Sale sale with more selection, more savings, and more satisfaction on everything. Now at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Beat the cold with hot deals during Steinhaffel's winter sale. Save 30% store-wide, plus an extra 10% off. Save big on this Lazy Boy rocker recliner, now $449. American-made sofa, now $539. These 3 American-made solid wood beds are under $799. And get an extra 10% off one of our most popular American-made solid wood dining sets. Plus, get 40% off all Canadel. These hot deals won't last long, so hurry in. Only at Steinhaffel's.
Road conditions can change in a matter of seconds. With available 4Motion all-wheel drive, your Volkswagen can too. The 2020 Volkswagen Tiguan with available 4Motion all-wheel drive for better handling on a variety of terrain.
Come
in now to your Volkswagen dealer and lease the sophisticated and capable 2020 Tiguan S4 Motion for just $259 a month.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only one pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
I am running to defeat Donald Trump. In 2016, I warned that Donald Trump was a dangerous demagogue. When the Republican Congress wouldn't hold him accountable, I went to work helping run winning campaigns in 21 House seats. It's time for the Senate to act and remove Trump from office. And if they won't do their jobs this November, you and I will. I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Cost-cutting tips to make club sports more affordable. Monday at 10.
Snow's still coming.
It is. It's here in Madison. It's coming for our far western viewers, but some bands of heavier snow rotating on right through. Right now, about 1.5 miles visibility in Madison, 1 mile in Monroe, and only a half mile in Milwaukee. Temperatures are right around the freezing mark, especially where the snow has begun. Probably about 3 to 5 inches of snow from Madison eastward. 1 to 3 inches from Madison westward, the least amounts out toward the Mississippi River. Winter weather advisories in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for Madison and areas to the south and east.
All right, be careful out there, especially when you're shoveling. Don't shove. Have a great weekend.